been getting pretty crazy around here, let me tell you. So thanks for earlier. My name's Isa. I rent boat here. Well, I used to rent boat here, but then I had a rock fall and I dammed the river up. Okay, good. Yeah, I could sure use a helpful guy around a time like this. Yeah, a handy guy would sure be a help around here. I need to break rocks, but I don't have the right bomb for it, I think. You're a lifesaver? Well, do you think you could do something about that rock? I'll give you some bombs and arrows, and you just put them together and shoot bombs arrow to that thing. Give me bombs. I can have both bombs now? I can have both bombs now? I'm so okay with that. Okay. We got the combo. I misclicked again. So I can have both bomb. She just gave me a second bag of bomb, basically. Ooh. And then we... Ooh. Ooh. You're in the collect everything part of your 100% of Wind Waker. Oh, man. I love my mental health more than that. Again. I don't do, like, completionist run. Yeah, instead I go to sleep at 2 a.m. not doing my completionist run. You're bringing me a shrimp? Is that what it is? She's tired. Therapner? Come, my love.
She's a flat tire.
She's a flat tire. Hi, baby.
Hey.
You want to press on buttons? I'm going to give you 2 buttons tonight because it's Tuesday.
I dare not.
What?
That's why.
You're asking question of which you do not really want to have the answer of. She's happy, okay? Do you want another one? You can choose one. Yes, I did. Go see your mom and good night, you little shrimp. I love you. I love you. Bonne nuit. Bye-bye. Aww. Why? People want to see you more, you know that. What sound? You did not hear anything. You didn't hear the sound? You didn't hear, like... That's not right. Really? You didn't hear a sound? Okay. I'm like, they are loud. How did you miss it? It's not very loud. Oh, I think I know the reason, but like the problem is that... Okay. I'm gonna try to fix it somehow else. No, I can just like either keep it at max or not. For some reason, the Wii U sound is so loud. In comparison, I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, the Kelly collab. When the Kelly collab, we're gonna have to wait until she has the age to really understand what's happening. So we're talking like at least 5 years from now, Paris. And we're probably gonna have like 1 night a week of Skylanders. That's about it, okay? Like, I don't want her to... First off, she needs to understand what we're doing. Second off, you cannot ever leave a child alone in front of a stream, like making a stream. You can get totally banned for this. I've seen people get banned for this when they were starting their stream. And personally, unless it comes from my child, I will not offer my child to do that. Like, I will not tell them, do you want to do this? If my child is like, I want to do that with you, it's something else. But if I'm like, do you want to do this? It's not... you know what I mean? Like, they're not a part of this. They did not decide that. They did not want it. I decided that I would do this. Do I have other rock to break, or is that it? Very respectable. Like, the most you have of Kelly basically at the moment are these little minutes before she goes to sleep, and that's about it. She's not. I despise when parents use their kids to like hype up their stuff. I don't think this looks great, by the way. This is nice, and this is a nice looking sequence. But I really hate it when I go onto people YouTube channel or anything, and I see that basically they do that around their child. If it does not come from the child, what you're doing is wrong. And even if it comes from your child, your role as a parent is to protect them. Putting them in front of that kind of thing without telling them the risks that are associated too early is wrong. Without a single doubt. We have other thing to break. Let's go. I aim like shit. Let's go. Look at Ryan's world. Send me this in DM so that I remember to do it after the stream. But as I said, like, just so that I get triggered, I guess. I hope that the presence of Callie does not feel like that. It's really not the objective. I despise this. People that do it well to some point, like that do not try to gain point with that. Northern Lion's doing it well. Like, you see some timer kids coming up and she's just like saying the word that she learned recently without it being the center of the stream. It just happened that like he's doing a 12-hour stream and his wife is just like, yeah, you still have a child, you know? And she brings the child for a little while and that's it. Just like for a 5 minute of goo goo gaga blue, you know? That's about it. That child also has a game. Ryan's world. Yeah, that. Well, don't worry, it's not like that. Okay. But it's really something that I'm a little scared about. Because I decide to have my face on the internet. I know what are the risks that I'm taking. My child don't, you know? Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? Wonderful. I'm very happy to see you. It's kind of nice because I know that when Phoenix comes, I'm like morning stuff for him. So of all the things he could do in the morning, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna put that guy dressed up as a pirate onto my little screen to enjoy some time. He just woke up. Yes, welcome aboard. I do hope that I feel like coffee for you. Yeah, do you have a good Wednesday that's coming up for you? Ryan World's Racing. So we fixed that place. And now in Lake Elia, which is exactly where I wanted to go. It was honestly kind of a chill screen, you know? It looked like a scenic part of the game. Just you're there to enjoy how the place looks like. The Jimmy Cars last night? What is Jimmy Carr? Is it like a late night show? No, it's a humor. It's a humorist in English. Comic guy, Jester, but from 2023. Jimmy, I'm pretty sure it's a Jester. No, it's a musician. Is it? I'm so not sure. Yeah, he's a drummer and a vocalist. Yeah, he's a musician. I was far. It is the comedian. Okay, I wrote the name wrong then. It's a comedian. That's comedian. The word for 2023 Chester is comedian, guys. And that laugh really weird. Oh, I know exactly who it is. It's the guy that do like very off-tone joke of the worst subject, like the blackest subject. I don't know. I cannot even imagine it. Imitate that. It's a. Oh man, he got one of the ugliest laugh ever, but he knows it. Like at that point, it's part of its brand, you know. Man sounds like a crow with his laugh. I know. I can say he's I know who you're talking about. I had a pass. Ooh. Do I just get... Oh, I get bigger bomb bag. He's funny. He goes on a lot of subject that would not be acceptable in a lot of situation. But, ooh, how do I say? When he's doing humor, I don't have a problem with him. But sometimes he's going also to talk about stuff that, like, when he's in the media, when he's doing his comedy show, perfect. Like, I'm in the team that believe that we can laugh about everything, but maybe not with everyone. And when he's doing his comedy show, perfect. Like, it's a joke. But sometimes he goes and do like these kind of joke in less appropriate media for it. And how to say that? We have a comedian in Quebec that people know because he had a lawsuit against him, okay? Which, basically, it's a dark humor guy. You don't go listen to his stuff because it's the funniest stuff ever or anything. Mike Ward. But if you go and pay to see Mike Ward, you assume that what you're gonna get is gonna be like dark humor and funny. It's in its own way, okay? Like different. We're gonna say it like this. He got sued because he made a joke about I cannot even say handicapped kid. Basically, they were like, this is defamation and this is bullying, and he won his lawsuit like all the way from the start to the finish. He just owned it. But I'm gonna choose my word wisely here. Can I do the in this one? No, I can't. The mom of the little kid suing him seemed to be doing it a little bit too much about the money, and this is my opinion. This is important, by the way, to mention these kind of things because, like, depending on the word you decide to use when you talk about this, you can get sued yourself as well. But, like, I'm sharing opinion here. And in Canada, I'm totally entitled to do so. I'm not entitled to just, like, nuke the credibility of someone, but my opinion, you look like someone that is very, that just wanted to have money, basically. A poor person, mentally and physically, that wanted to abuse someone else because the kid got to be the laughing stock of a joke, you know? Yeah, no, I don't want to fight you now, so... Up. He admitted it multiple times. You know, the guy who sued Mike Ward never really got bullied for... I know! It's a thing. Like, the whole thing was made up because his mom wanted to be able to just, like, get a money shot out of it. Freedom of speech does not always mean freedom of consequences. Yes, but, like, in Canada, our rules for freedom of speech and for the necessary thing to sue are not the exact same that they are in the US. And it's probably the case also in Australia. So, in the US, there is a lot more that is allowed under the umbrella of freedom of speech. To be able, though, in Canada, to not be under the umbrella of freedom of speech. I remember these! They look like little, like, not Aaron, but Layron. They look like little Aaron. I think I can. I'll try. Nope. Useless. They don't mind me. I need to have a hook shot to be able to kill them. Where do I get the hook shot? Oh. Easy question, right? I'm gonna find a door near. Go down first. No door. It's gonna be a dungeon. The dungeon looks absolutely neat, by the way. I love how the cave is not as squared as most dungeons in Zelda's. That feels like you are in a water-deep cave. Oh, I get it. So, nope, not this. Do I need to use a bomb stick to it? Yeah. Okay. So, oh, like this. Unfortunately, you have to. All good, Phoenix. Have a wonderful shift. I do hope you will appreciate any client you're gonna have to work with today. And Jeremy never asked Mike to remove the joke. Mike admitted he would have removed it if it was. Yes, like that's the thing. And from the moment there was the suing, like you cannot go back at that point. You either double down or you assume that what you did was wrong and that it was fair. And the fight was not. The fight changed from the moment they were asking with a lawsuit that the thing had to move on. Because if he loses the lawsuit at that point, he's just creating a precedent for any other comedian to get abused. So like the fight really changed as it went. And you always have a good one. That's perfect. That means that you go there with the right not mood, but like mindset. And Mike continued, yeah, exactly. At that point, you cannot say you win. Because if he won, that basically meant, oh, fudge, I could have had water bomb straight here. That basically means that from now there is a precedent legally for any other artist to get their joke revoked or like stopped by the government after that. And then that was not the same fight. It's another thing, and I extremely agree with the step that he went through. As much as like, as a comedian, Mike Ward's joke never really were things that I enjoy that much. He's not bad. It's just there is so many other comedians that I love more than him. But like what I love about Mike Ward is not actually his job as a comedian. I love his podcast. I love when you receive other comedians and they do the jokes, you know? He's doing that very well. There's some joke that can be removed entirely. You just have to ask before it's an attack to you, basically. But like, so the kind of humor he was going for, not my cup of tea most of the time. He do a good podcast. Like, I love him as a podcaster. This is like, that's kind of maybe contradictory for some people. This dungeon looks absolutely great. The first one looked like a cave, and this one, you know that you're in that one of those weird puzzle, but it does not feel like a normal water dungeon. Like a painful water dungeon. It just looks like a good water dungeon. Here, I'll be sold to that one. Go down. See where I shall go. Maybe it's just because also they improve on what they already did. Because we are so used to the bad water dungeon, the one that are like evil in the way they've been designed. Here. I hate and love the fighting mechanic of like swinging the thing. I told you earlier, there was a mini boss that it really felt like I was boxing with him. It got something. I kind of want to go back to the Skyward Sword and replay with the Wiimote. Not the Wiimote. But like the you know what I mean. I want to go back to it and replay with these mechanics. I'm pretty sure I would enjoy it so much. You find this water dungeon a bit evil. I guess I'll see why later. For now, it just feels great. Do I just like get... No. They don't drop me down. That's fine. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's fine. That's fine. They don't want you to go up quickly. They want you to take all your time. Enjoy the way. Okay, let's skip you. Okay. I don't have that key yet. Good. I have a feeling I have to like hook onto this, but I'm gonna go check the other side first. Is there a door I can open? I think I came from here. I'm pretty sure I came from here. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure. Wait. Thank you. Adblock just was like, you need to refresh your Adblock and maybe send us money. Which is fine, I guess. Like, we're using it. Yeah. I kind of wonder, how much do they do with that? Now you start to see why it's evil. I understand why. And it's probably mainly because everything looks the same. I don't see other reason for now. I see that I need to hook myself up there. Like, clearly, this is the dungeon where I get the hook shot, which is often the water dungeon anyway. Let's see if I have to do something in the water. Yo. Go, 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 go. Feels like nope. Nope. Or at the very least, not yet. Up. Yeah, not yet, for sure. Fudge. Ba 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 ba. Where do we go now? There is a place where I'm going to be able to gather a... Oh! I didn't check if there was a thing that I could do with my arrows. In the room I've seen, I didn't check if there was like some arrows option. And I understand. Okay, that's not the same level. Here, I did. Here I came. This needs water. I need to make the water go there so that those doors are just like gonna flip over. This is like a big moulin overall. Can I grab a thing here? Nope. So that's for later. Okay. So there's a way to make water fall onto the staircase. And that water is gonna trigger these. Our word limits are so annoying. What happened? Were you trying to say something on Twitter again? You should avoid that. That's where I came from. Yeah. Yeah, obviously. Tell Twitter about it. Man, now they sell you the opportunity of doing long tweet. But I don't know. For so long, the concept of Twitter Blue was something that you had to deserve, not to buy. And since Elon took over, I don't know, there's a lot of the shit that's happening on Twitter that I just can't be convinced by. Was it Twitter? Was it, oh, no word limits on schoolwork. Oh, okay. There's a good reason for this, Vendura. And it's to force you to, there's two good reasons. Force you to learn what is important and what is not, and what's the word? To be concise. But there's another reason. It makes it shorter so that we grade the papers. So, like, it might seem like nothing for you. Okay? But while it takes you some time, I'm confused. I am confused, guys. I don't know how to trigger the water. It's 20 forward. What will it affect if you just want to get your point across well? Try to check in your text if there is a place where you accidentally repeated the same information. Later in college, it's going to be useful to repeat it to make your intro, your development, and your conclusion. But like, try to see if there is like 2 sentences that comes to the same point that are not necessarily efficient. That could help. I don't say it will, I say it could. So I go back down. With the map, I kind of understand where I went and where I didn't go. We're gonna make it our best right now. Cove, I'm happy to see you here. How has the spring been? Like for now in Quebec, it's been a mess. Last week it was like 24, 25, 28 outside, and today I think it was 8. I went from going in Bermuda outside to still like having to wear pants and a long sleeve. Yep, it's hot. Ooh. I don't know what I have to do, but I'm gonna try to use my boat to gather some info. Oh, that bomb eventually exploded in my hand if I don't move quick enough. Okay, here it's a water thing. So, yeet. Yep. Okay, you bad guy. You're a bad guy too. I don't know how it killed both. It killed both, but I'm fine with that. And we'll go back up. Oh, did you just start? The game or the stream? We are at the 3rd dungeon. We are about like 10 hours in. I'm not efficient at all. I am bad. Everything, like in this game, everything feels so much longer than in the others, but it's not a bad thing. And guys, go drop some love on the side of Valcora to thank that wonderful human for the raid they just hopped in. What were you running? You were running some World of Warcraft? Are you a drippy friend? Sounds weird, eh? Raid, Val, and Donkey. Where's Donkey? I miss Donkey. Oh, double raid. Val and Donkey raid. I guess Donkey's coming in. Is that it? If it's not, it's fine. Okay, Badonkey too. You will need to send love to both of them, guys. Badonkey. We raided Badonkey yesterday. He was running some Minecraft. Where are you still running that as a team? Or is it your... No, you're running World of Warcraft. Wrath of the Lich King. As a duo. Trying not to die. Like, hardcore version of that thing. You said left like a ton of people. You sadly left like... Badonkey, I don't know what Twitch got lately, but it happened yesterday here too. We had like a 20-something when I raided you, and we ended up with 16 on your side. Is more than fair, guys. If you don't know Badonkey and Valcora, Badonkey does wonderful content, had some challenge to its run on a regular basis. If you have that little purple heart that is not yet turned into a green one, please do switch it. And Mario Man, I have bad news for you. I have another Mario Man on the channel now in the crew. We now have 2 Mario Men. So as long as you do not meet with each other, I'm going to suppose that you're the same person. But if you do, I'm going to probably call you by your numbers. Yes, we now have a Mario Man 2321 and Mario Man 270. So what do I do with that information? Tell me. I think, okay, we fixed this. Okay, and Valcora too. Valcora, I don't know if I'm following you yet. Valcora, what are you playing out of World of Warcraft? Fortnite, World of Warcraft, Small Land. I was interested by Small Land. It looked like the other thing. Oh, Overgrown? No, not Overgrown. There's another game that looks at it like this, and a little bit of Minecraft as well. It looked like it's a small community, and I want to see my friend. You're affiliated already. Congratulations. It's a good step toward the right direction, and some people have a hard time reaching it, so I'm happy that it's already done for you. Be right back, trying to fix your internet. Good luck, Ebta. It's kind of can be a challenge. So Buzzy, okay, let's catch up. You keep missing me completely. Sorry, Cove. By the way, Majora, we beat him in 2 tries. He was, I don't know, I think, okay, Majora Mask has a wonderful story, a nice vibe, a nice dark story and everything. The bosses are abysmal. Like, the bosses are actually bad in Majora Mask. The dungeons are good. The story's great. The vibe is great. The bosses are abysmal. This one for now, TP for now, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably growing to become one of my favorite one. Very solid story, very solid vibe, same kind of dark vibe as Majora Mask. Where's the imposter? On Twitch, sometimes. And you are the only Mario Man. Don't fight for that. Corn Dog, welcome aboard, wonderful. Mario Man, you're mod god. You're a mod god, I agree. But like, don't ban him. I like him. Uh-oh. And what's gasp? What's gasp? I missed the thing. I missed the thing. Did you forget to follow Badunky? Left like 15. Ouch! Hard one, my friend. Did you stream the whole time? I rated you yesterday. Did you stream for like 15 hours? Or did you make a quick one like in the morning on your side? You're sus. You're great. How's it going, Blake? And thank you for the... No problem, Val. Like, I think it's the second time you raid here, and I'm kind of feeling bad that we didn't follow the first time. Because I couldn't see what you were doing on your side. I cannot... Ah, okay, that was bad. That was stupid. That was clearly the next step, though. Do I stop this? Hi, Sarah? Hi, Sarah, I guess. If the max is 350 and you have 351, honestly, Vendura, is it a work that you're going to give on paper or that you're going to give with a computer? Tell me. Because, like, if it's a thing you give on paper and you made 351 word, write 350 and don't care about, like, your teacher won't count plus or less one. Unless they're jerks. Here? Oh. Hi. It's the same thing as the previous one. I don't know why I'm asking, like, how do we do this? The game's super obvious. I'm just bad. Two. These look like big magnets. They clearly aren't. Okay. Hey, whoop. Sir, that's a freaking joke. And Kobe, hey Pixie, how's it going? Wonderful. Whenever you wrote an essay in school, you deliberately went one word above the limit. The problem that Vendura had is that she was like 120 word above the limit. So at the moment, she's just trying to like make it fair for the other students. We're doing absolutely wonderful. I didn't sleep enough last night, but I took a nap during the day, which made me take some time behind on my work, my last work that I have to, no, not last, but like close to last work that I have to do for my university. So I'm in that weird space where I'm streaming, but I should do some homework. Yay for naps. I mean, how do I open the water here? Okay. Game, we need to talk. How do I make the wall piss more water? Is there a thing I can pop? I'm a teacher. I'm violently against the concept of homework because we have like studies that shows how much it does not help your student learn better. And for some reason, when you show that to other teacher, they cannot understand that. I don't understand what's broken in them. They probably just don't wanna. Why? How? Whom? Can I break this? This looked super, like, unsteady. That should be breakable. Okay. There is a solution that I've missed. There's like 2 doors, but they are higher up. I'm stupid. That was not the solution at all. So I can't find where to go, but I did not get the hook shot yet. But clearly this whole section is about hook shot. This dungeon is about hook shot, so I need to find my hook shot. Oh, I have the small key. I have the small key. There was a door with a key, so I'm gonna keyhole, so I'm gonna go use that behind. I just don't remember where I got the small key. My brain just... For those who just opted in with Vol and Baton Key, I did not tell you what I'm doing lately. I'm Calipze. I'm a variety streamer. I do some Zelda 4 nights a week lately, and I do a Pokemon Infinite Fusion Randomizer Nuzlocke 2 days a week. Usually we start at 6 p.m. US East. Sometimes we start in the morning because I have like friends that want to have me during the night or things like that. So I'm trying to share my time correctly to give you almost a stream a day. Like we're streaming 6 days out of 7, which for some people would be considered too much. But we're fine. We're fine. My brain is still working, I believe. Trying to remember the dungeon. It's been so long. The last time I played that game, and I have absolutely no memory of it. I have some faint memory of that. Was like 15 years ago. I did not even know my wife at the time. I have no memory of that because not because of this, but like partly because of that. Trying to been so long. I think since everything in this game is kind of long in between like point A to point B, it's probably the kind of game that a lot of people will try to avoid just because of that. And I think it's a loss. Because he's really good overall. Look how great this game looks, and it's not even the HD version. How did you get a capture card to view the Wii? I have an Elgato, which everything that can be run on an HDMI can be seen on it. So, am I on the right side? Everything that can like be read with a HDMI can be used here. Oh, I found it. Did I? Is that it? I know I didn't. And I did not plug my Wii. I plugged my Wii U, and we are using the emulator of the Wii U. I could use a converter, which was if I had to like plug my 64, I would use a converter. But at the moment, I'm using the Wii U, and I'm using the Wii menu of the Wii U, which basically makes your Wii U a Wii that can run some HDMI. Welcome in, Elen. I'm happy to see you here. Wonderful. Please, give a good hi to Elen, because she just deserved herself the title of Mud. She's always here, and she's also like very supportive of what we're doing. We needed some more people to shout out people and to ban the bad guys. Oh my god, such wee word in this sentence. How much wee did I say? I don't know what to do here again. So, oh, maybe I just need to like bump my head over this? No. Maybe I just need to bump this. Nope. Aha! Gotcha. What the hell are you doing? No? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got it. But Captain, it could be only one Elen. I know, but she's wonderful. No, we don't need a, what do you mean one Elen? Elen 23 is great, and she has one of the best songs when she comes in with her VIP. I decided it, but I chose it. She didn't have an idea, and I was like, like, trust me. And I just set her up with the Yoshi song. Good. 50k more. Cove. I have people that have been there for way less long than you, and they already got it. Yeah, I will not shame you for this, by the way. Like, everybody got some different time zone and everything, so it's pretty fair. 50k. Yeah, Blake. Blake's been here for a week. Blake's gonna have it before the end of the next month. Look at this. And oh my god, there are so much more buttons now. What do you mean? I'm confused. You'll never get it. Wait, VIP is not earned, but yeah, I know, but like, atrocious. I'll be honest. You probably already spent like 12K since you're here at the very least. And yes, they are with the channel point. This is channel point redemption because there is a limited amount of people you can have in your VIP list. And that's a good way for me to like spot whom got it. And Ebda bought VIP 3 times. He just does not know what to do with the 2 others. I told him he could bring me other sound that he would like for me to let anyone use, or for just himself as well. Or just like mud sound. Do you want mud sound, Hebda? Because, wink wink, okay? Yeah. We could give mud sounds. Mud, I mean, sound that could be only used by mud that you could have bought with your VIP. What do you mean? Mud sound. Can I? I can keep the goop. Okay. I want to keep the goop. Where's the goop? I'll replace that. And I think red goop's better. So we're gonna wait. I don't want to get like round goop. I want cool goop. What's the way up? Is there another one of those pillar I can like drop down? Nope. Is it? Nope. To do more 12-hour stream. Oof. 2 problems to that. I want my kids to know my name at the end of the week. Which, like, you know. And it's very taxing on my throat. It might seem like nothing, but speaking for 12 hours is quite straining on my voice. So last time we survived, but I'm taking like lozenges to be able to make it, you know? I don't think that's the greatest thing to do. Also, I still need to see my ORL. I don't know how to say that in English, but the guy that is supposed to like tell you what is the problem with your throat, nose, and larynx, like these kind of things. Oh! Fudge! Got juked! I thought that was new stuff. Happened, it was all known stuff. Thank you for that, Art, and go back up. You did 24-hour and you passed out. For now, the longest we did is like 14 or 14 and a half. And it just like at 12, I was still fine. But I feel like when I do a 12-hour stream, what happens is that for 2 days after that, I'm in like recovery mode. And just for my voice, like I just stopped speaking for my voice. Link there thinking, I thought that was deeper. Technically OS, but not the kind of deep I was looking for, you know? And so it's taxing, and I try to pace them so that I do not end up dying inside. That's basically the idea behind it. These stairs are trapped. Think there, think. I thought that was... Then you should some sleeping stream your voice. Maybe it's me, okay? I hate the idea of a sleeping stream. I won't blame any one of my friends if they do that. It's their stuff. It's their stream. There's a few things in the streaming industry that I don't feel good about. One of them being that idea of doing sleep stream. Why don't you offer content since you're it's entertainment. How the fudge is it entertaining to sleep? So we have that. It's a minibus. He's cute. I like him. Okay, we're gonna just like punish you, I guess. No, that's not even a mini boss. That's just like a, here's a new guy. Chill him. So that's done. We do have a key. I'll tell you how, sleeping woman it seems. That doesn't help. I mean, maybe it's because I'm not into these kind of shit. Point to the bottom right of the screen. I can't. Well, they get enjoyment from watching the fluff void sleep. Oh, okay, you mean this boy? That boy. He's not sleeping there when I'm not there. Like, he's sleeping here because he knows his chances of getting candies while I'm doing my stuff are high. I tell you, this cat's brilliant. In a good or a bad way. No? So, yeah. Nope. I don't know if that was a good move. I feel like it was not. No, it was not. I go back up. And so yeah, the floof is cute, but I don't think it's making better entertainment than like when we are speaking together and when we're doing stuff. And I really want to give a good show, which is probably why when I'm dead sick, I'm leaving my wife doing it, because I know she can do a good show and she totally carries up. Okay, what's my next step then? I need to go up there, but for that I need water. Do I just yeet myself there? Yeet! Yeah, kind of. No more candy from me. I want sweet metal to play. Oh, we have someone with sweet metal. I have... That's probably one of our loudest one. So we have that for my wife. If you want sweet metal, try to find something that is not DMCA, best case scenario. Because, like, it's 5 seconds. And it must not stop my video from being on YouTube. We changed our follow sound because it was DMCA. And I didn't like the idea of just, like, saying, okay, that's fine. Like, if I ever make it big on YouTube, give the money to anyone. I don't care. Like... There's good metal that is not with the that does not come with a DMC. It is free of right, but it's not going to be like a Metallica Enter the Sandman. It's but that could be just like most good things are DMCA'd. But if you would like to have like just like Thunderstruck and just like one or two note after that, I think we could probably win with that. But not much more, because, like, obviously this thing is honed. But every good things are DMCA. Which is... Oh, I don't know if they are still up. I don't know if they are still up, and I would be so mad if they were not. Okay. There was... Is the bundle still up on the Umbo bundle? There was, like, a studio bundle to get some music program where you can like make your own track and stuff based on like copyright free beats and stuff. I don't know if it's still on, but if it's still on, I'm kind of very much... If I pull this, do I just bring the water back down? No. I just make the water go further. That's probably it. Hopefully that's it. Yappin'. Okay. When was my last posture check? Long while ago. I know what I'm gonna do to fix it. Look at this. Grandma self-care time. Thank you, and then... Ian. Full posture check. Hey, an extra stretch. Sorry, Pixie, I missed the stretch. And there we go. When I'm standing, the good thing is that like having a bad posture is kind of hard. But I also need to bring the mic a little closer to me. I will put also carpet. It just makes it so I can like play standing a little better. Watch out for my wooden leg. This one, like, I got a hole specifically made for that in my floor, so I can like let it sleep a bit. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's where I want to go. Couldn't I open that from the other side? Oh no, I was not able to. Now I know why. Let's go. Sir. Stop, sir. Good, let's go. Reward request. Did I misunderstood a thing? What are we talking about? What reward? Did I go water? Or did I get the blue shoo? No, it's water. Fudge. Mud stuff, the cove. By the way, why do you have a lot of reward requests that are not completed? Because technically, if you want them to be completed, someone needs to actively click on them. And I don't actively click on them. I just do them. Like, if you do that correctly, there's going to be someone that is just going to, like, keep up with those numbers and say, like, this one's completed, this one's not. You can complete them if you wish. I gotta say, though, I never did that since we streamed. Some people would call me lazy for this. They would not be that... Ooh, I like that. Okay, so now I can go up there and use those 3 plateaux. That's good. There, actually, I can go down there. I can just heat myself down. I have some from 6 months ago. That's what I say. I'm just doing them. I don't feel the need to like them as done because they are done. But then I never like write that I done them. I'm just... Some people would call that lazy. Some people would call that efficient. I can leave it to you. Okay. And if I miss one, let me know. Oh, Mud get a lot of other power, by the way, Hélène, that I never told you about. Mud also get the power to start polls, start prediction where people can like bet away their channel point, stop them. What else can they get? I think that's most of the nice thing. If you get a nice thing, you can also probably like put a marker to tell me like you just entered the dungeon or things like that, which I should do, but I don't do it efficiently enough. As I said, like, I'd like to be good at streaming, but I'm probably one of the worst streamers you've heard of. But at least you've heard of me. So it's yay. Efficiently lazy. Yeah, I know, Cove, I'm kidding. Here. But you've heard of me, right? Here, I will go and get that chest. I know I'm not the worst. I'm not the best neither. Like, there's some people that I see the content of and I'm like, I would like to be half as good as them. But that's good because like it leaves place for improvement. And without copying, you can like understand what they are doing that you appreciate, that you feel like adds value to their stream, and you're like, that. I want to do that. Thank you, Hélène. As I told you, and I know people told me it's not a good idea. Okay, like my brother told me and another person told me, and this is something that is like going in the back of my mind more and more as we go. I'm the only English Canadian pirate that I know. Yes, but there's some more, you know. Good. We need more pirate in the world, by the way. If you are a pastafarian, you would totally understand that like climate change are actually caused by the fact that there's no more pirate in the waters. So if we want to fix the climate change problem, we need more pirate in the world, and that's gonna like make it back to a more normal things. If we say something like that, need more pirate. Do you guys are willing to become some? I'd rather go with the name of Corsair, but you know it's mostly a who pays you kind of thing. And since I'm being paid by a government, I'm definitely one. So, as said, it's something that I got told not to do, but that's really playing in the back of my mind as I go. I kind of want to unaffiliate from Twitch. So, like at the moment, even if I set the thing at the minimum, you guys can get up to like 3 minutes of ads per freaking hour. It is as many ads as we used to have when we were watching TV in the 90s, you know? Without being affiliated, there would be no ad. And there's still ways like to have channel point redemption without that. It's just that I need to set up a whole bot to do it instead of having the thing that... These things look way more scary than in Majora Mask and in OOT. Love them. They're better. Pirates, you know, are, well, all on the internet now. As my wife said, what do you mean the Pirate Bay? Nobody knows about that. Yo, it's not a thing, definitely, right? Yeah. I feel like there's gonna be a boss slime. I'm really expecting a boss slime to fall from the sky as I go there. No? What do you have? I've got a bad feeling about this. Can't you feel it? Take a look around. Fish. Okay, there's a mum. There's a fish mom in the sky. She's cute. She's so freaking cute. Okay, no, sorry. Not that much. I thought her face was a butt. Honestly, I love the design, though. Like, cute might not be the right word. But I love the design of that huge frogs. And those are tadpoles. It's so good. Is there an unending, like... Okay, sir? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. She's a big mama, okay? Okay. I'm gonna try to just, like, bump her face. She doesn't care. I need hearts. Can you drop hearts? That would be great. That's clearly mini boss though. Okay, 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 okay. Mama goes down. Oh, yeah. Show her. More babies. I love the swinging, okay? It's so great. Where is she? You kill babies, all that happens. Like, they didn't really give me a choice. And do you really want to have like a whole freaking house filled with these little frogs? Think about it. What's the worst that could happen? Infestation of dumb little frogs. Oh yeah, come back. Round 3. I love the boss fight. I just love the boss fight. My friend just called Callan Scallop. Oh. Callan is probably the least freaking credible character of the whole crew, okay? Okay. What you doing? Okay, she's doing the same thing. She's not even trying. At that point, she's a weakling. Look at this shit. Easy shit. Oh my god, what is this? Oh. Well, all of this because she had something stuck in her throat. She could just have spit it out. We would not even have to fight. What did you say about the love of your life? He's the least credible one. Here. 5 minutes in, he brings so much trouble to the team. Laying down with the patron of the place. And we have a new toy, which is, I'll be honest, I think hookshot is probably the fan favorite of every Zelda game. They call that a claw shot. It's a hookshot, okay? It's probably the fan favorite of every Zelda game. It is mine. This thing probably made Zelda's twice as better for me when I was a kid. He is perfect as he is. I will defend him for your life. He's gonna be happy about that until you die. Then he's gonna be like, yeah, that's fine. That was the whole plan, actually. Oof. You get to be a nude frog now. Is that a frog? It's like a mole rat. It's a Hugly boy. This is a dino. You sure? Because I would call that a diner. More than a dino. Armored dino. I like to have a background elevator noise for this. Hey, I was muted for like half a second. I missed like 3 words. Oops. What happened? Did I? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I did good there. I can leave this place. I can go back up. Did I do the full tour? No, there's a section that I missed here. Or was that the boss? That was the boss. Was it? It wasn't. Oh man, I missed. So bad. Go up. There we go. Whoop. Can I hit this from here? That goes way too far. Clearly not. I can't. That's crappy. I think this is probably a way back here. Once you like raise the water level. So I'm gonna go here for now. You can hookshot on the... You're right. I can do that. That's gonna save us some time. Oops. Oops. A little time. Maybe not some. Is there any use to go here? Nope, it's just a way back. It's just to go faster. Back up. Hi. Little sausage with an armor? Ah, my face! These shit are not dinos. They are beavers. I'm gonna agree on like asteroid. Is it good? Asteroid. Because that's the closest thing I can think about. They still have a horn, but like, I mean, a asteroid could make a baby with a rhino, right? Could have something against that. That's not nearly high enough, but... Oh, hi. Did I just left you here? That's gonna be compass, and I'm gonna be sad. Oh, map. Okay, cool. Cool. We can see when we're missing something hard. If I cannot twist it here, I need to go back up first. Bad stairs. I can also lower myself down using this stick. Ooh. Oh, I understand what you mean. So, like, I can... die. Okay. Now our little wallet is full. That's not it. Further. There we go. Oh, okay. The fact that I have the hookshot lets me like pull that thing. Ooh. Once I'm hooked, I can descend. Perfect. Noted. Gonna get used. And wow, feels nice. Like it's a pool stair. Okay. Here. Why would I fight you? They gave you a lot of motivation, as you can see. It would still be there when I come back anyway. Pop. I guess I can probably hook onto this thing, like the chest. No, not in this game, apparently. Not used to in the same time. Most probably. Both. Let go. That's what I was expecting. I'm gonna talk with that just to make sure it's not a freaking key. Here, that's good. The chests are metal and not wood. That looked like pretty woody metal. That was my way to say like rudimental, but with a very, very thick, badly made accent. Here, pop. Not all chests are made the same. But in this game, apparently, yes. So, pop. How? What's my next step from here? Higher? No. And I cannot hook shot when I'm hooked on, when I'm like walking on the wall. There is surely. No. There is surely a moment in the game where you get to have a double hook. Like one of the dungeons where the loot is just, you get to do that, but more. Here. Can I hook on this? Too far. Can I hook on that? Already in use. Bam. I guess I did that for nothing? Did I? Maybe. Yeah, you get a double hook shot, you believe. I have like a faint memory of a dragon boss that you needed to go up a big tower to be able to beat. So that must be where you get that double hook. I need to find another way to put water somewhere and go down this place. I have nothing to lose trying, huh? So, yeet. Nope. Fun fight, not gonna lie. Okay. Spoiler alert, you played Link in Zelda. Now that you told me that, I'm gonna doubt you forever. The game is called The Legend of Zelda, not The Legend of Link, you know? By design, I think we all agree on the fact that this was a mistake. Here, out of being filled with confusion, what can we do here? Can I make that jump? Nope. I mean, if it was called The Legend of Link, we would play as Zelda. Obviously, I think most people would agree on that. The Fish is the first defender of that theory, actually. I'm confused. Maybe I missed out on something. I'm gonna go check in the middle. If like that water rising actually brought us something. Like a side door or anything. One more. I think it did. Woo! And Piranha, apparently. Ow! Gimme. Shame. I'm gonna go stream again in a bit. After a long time. Since you got some more time on your hand. Are you done with, like, the thing that was rushing you so much? These little piranha fish in an old game, and there are still in this one, most probably. They're like very much as quick as you in the water. And since they're butt, they control themselves better. Whoop. Let's go up. You're never free. You're never free. I mean, you prioritize good stuff, I hope. You have 2 tournaments you're hosting. League of Legends or Apex? And why are you the host? One for Brawlhalla and one for Apex. Okay. Why are you the host? Why isn't it like a... Are they small tournament? It's like hosting for a tournament is quite a time investment. It's crazy. Yeah, for your country. So you're not hosting it at home. Like, reassure me. You love your mental health a little better than this, right? What do we do with that? Pop. No, you're not hosting it at home. You're not hosting it at home. For your country. How small? Weren't you Czech? No, you're not Czech. You're... Oh, I forgot where you're from. Yes, okay, you're Czech. There is like so little player of Brawlhalla in St. Peace. Okay. Fair. That's like an island. So basically it is as big as if we were doing a city-wide tournament in Laval or Montreal. In Laval, let's not say Montreal. Montreal is like a big city, but it's as big as that. We're just starting into esport. Okay, so fair enough. You can do that at home. It's still going to be like a big thing in comparison to what happened in St. Lucia, but it's possible. We had a LAN lunch event last month, and then we're expanding. Yeah, it's big for us since it's new. Okay, I get that. Like, it's something that is building up slowly, but feels big already. Here, good. I'm gonna give another look at this side of the place, because I have a feeling I messed up on something. Missed out on something. Yeah. On the bottom section. So you're doing the new games. You have your own community, and my own team member got theirs. Okay. Good. And they're doing games like Smash Bros, League of Legends, Street Fighter 5, and you're taking care of Apex and Brawlhalla? I'm confused that the guy that is like actually doing Smash Bros is not also doing Brawlhalla at some point. Where's that other place? Right here. I don't know what we're missing if we're not going there. We'll check later. I'll check if it's possible for me to reach. It's clearly not. That's for later. I need to add water here. So I need to make like water fall back from this place, from the other side to this place. This makes sense to me. You're taking care of little titles like Brawlhalla, Apex Legends, and Call of Duty, Fortnite, and so on. But you're not doing them all at once. You cannot do them all at once. Like, just so that you would be able to have a mental health, you cannot hold them all at once. Building traction and then growing up. Okay. Do you have an idea of like the venue that you could go for if you want to upgrade it? Or is it like, I'm gonna make my okay, my basement bigger somehow? You'll be like, yeah, behind my house we still have place. I laugh about that, but like, Social d'église. Exactly, Blake. I laugh about that, but I honestly when I'm thinking about like trying to make my my studio better, one of the best idea I have at the moment is actually probably to add an extra room to my house behind it and be like, that's gonna be the studio, you know? Just cause the room that I have in my home are weirdly shaped. They are all made in L. And I don't like it. It makes a weird, it always make a weird studio. Like, it looks like it's good from what you guys see, but from my POV, it's kind of weird, and there's no, like, place where I can ranger my stuff, place my stuff. It would look good, so yeah. You should find a boat. You should find a boat. A boat could do. Okay. If you have a friend that is able to make some good stream production out of it, that's good. That's also... Do I know that friend? Just out of curiosity. Maybe I don't. Okay, so there it is. Maybe I do. Oh. Nope. Okay, too bad. I get it. Down the water. There are more IRL friends. You might have seen some of them on your stream. Okay. So, like, I might have spoke with them, but on chat. All good. But they usually lurk while I talk to no one. Oh, Cove, I'm sorry about this. But, honestly, see it in another way. They love you enough to help you against Twitch algorithm. So, see the good part of it, because like Twitch system is a kingmaker system, and your lurkers, your friend that comes and that do lurks, take the time that they need to open their machine, just so that you would have 1, 2, 3 more people than you would have if they were not there. So I'm strongly into the team that say thanks to your lurker. They are a good part of why we have any visibility on Twitch. Like, at the moment, most people are not speaking, and I'm very, very glad that they are still here and that they enjoy my voice in their background. They could have a very good production value by going onto YouTube. They could have good content fitting exactly to what they like, tailor-made to what they want. And they decide that my voice is good enough to be in their background. This is like probably one of the best. I just found it. I feel so dumb. So you want to know how you lose 30 minutes? You miss one thing in your game. One single thing in your game, and then you're looking everywhere in the dungeon to find that thing you've missed, to come back exactly where you were at the start, and freaking out because you missed it. I love how I hate that. It's perfect. Here. And there's a thing I really love about my voice when I speak in English. And it's not negative, it's not positive, okay? Mais quand je parle français, j'ai un ton qui est vraiment différent de celui que j'ai en anglais. Je sais pas si c'est une des raisons pour lesquelles j'ai mal à la gorge plus rapidement. I don't know if it's for that I have like my throat that hurts quicker when I do speak in English, but the way that I place my mouth to speak in English makes it that I have a total other tone of voice. And it's not by design. It just happened to be like that. And I got told some stuff in the past that I did not even take as an insult, because it's not. Apparently my English voice sounds a little effeminate. For the person that told me that, that basically means that you were telling me that I had a enticing voice. Thank you. At best, you know? I speak lower tone in English. I speak way higher when I do speak in English. And I don't know why. Like, I couldn't explain you what the reason for it. It just happened. Like, for some reason, if I want to speak fast in English, I need to go for lighter tone. But I have a lot of friends that do go for lower tone or for slower tone and speak a little slower when they do go in English. And they appreciate that. And I'm like, yeah, I can't. I just can't. I have my friend, I don't know if Darren's is hearing me at the moment, but like, Darren, when he speaks in English, got a baritone voice, and that seems nice on paper. I don't know how to do that. But it does seem nice. I think to be able to do that, I would need to really take all the time I need when I do speak. And like, it takes me so much more effort to speak low and to speak with a baritone voice when I'm in English. It's not worth it. I'm breaking my voice when I do that. I think we found our way. No, okay, there's a freaking like non-seeable voice. My accent is really low. This is something I appreciate also, but I know there's still someone that like spoke English its whole life will still spot the a little bit of flavor into it. But I know that like in comparison to a lot of the other Quebecers, my English is not as accentuated as it could be. I will not say should be because I don't believe it should. It's just, it's different. For the better or the worse of what that means. And we're rolling up. Hi, sir. Okay, I will need to kill him. Just because if I don't, he's going to punish me later for this. Hi, sir, do you have a... No, we have all the heart we need. So, whoop. No! Okay, we're going to have to wait for the next one. Here, we found our sweet spot. I think we're the closest one for American. We have a like, we're kind of lucky on this. I believe that like Quebecers are going to be closer to an American accent if you go into some part of the US. Like if you go into Texas, there is something in the way that a Quebecers... There is something in the way that a Quebecer is going to pronounce his word that sounds like it's Southern to some point. Which, I mean, I kind of like to hear Southerner's accent. There is not much that sounds more... Oh, I can just like yeet back his own shell on him. If I succeed, I didn't, but like it's possible. And there is something familial and just... Man, how to say that? Not hot. It's not hot. It's like warm. Warm. It's warm. There's something warm in Southern's accent in the US that you feel at home when you hear someone speak them. Familiar. Yeah, basically. Like, it's basically if you were... Like you were eating some waffles, you know? It's just good in a very neutral way. Here. So I can't make that jump, apparently. Let's go. Welcome back. And you know the Southern accent? I love the Southern accent. Here, I honestly love a lot of accent. I've heard people from Eastern Europe, and Eastern Europe English sounds like music to my ear. Arab English, like people that speak Arabic first and then learn English, there's something musical to that too, when it's a woman. There's something about the way that Arabic people speak in their own tongue that when that turns into English, like a woman speaking Arabic first and then like going into English will sound like she's singing to me, and a man will sound like he's screaming at me. And it's basically like cause of the accent that they developed for their whole life, which is extremely fair. Like I don't judge negatively on accent, and I appreciate accent that people use for me. I love the UK accent. It sounds like English people that do not take it too seriously, which is absolutely great. Told from a guy that like comes from a language where everybody's going to tell you that how bad you're pronouncing it until you're like, yeah, but why do you care so much? Can you stop targeting bees? I don't want to fight those fishes. Here. Okay, good. We got to lose him. It sounds more French than French from France. In French, they sound cute too. You mean... Which one? French English accent sounds more French than French? Oh, I know what you mean. It's like it's a little bit more poetic. I'm gonna use that word. I know that it might not be the right one, but I get what you mean. There's a singing to it, which is neither good nor bad. It's just like, it's how it sounds to my ear, and I love that. But also when I hear my friend that like learned to speak Arabic first, male friend that learned to speak Arabic first, I have the feeling that they want to hurt me. I don't know why, okay? There is a timbre in their voice, and I'm like, why do you always scream? And he's like, I'm not screaming. It's just how he speaks, and that's fine. Like, it's a cultural way of speaking that transcends the new language that you're trying to learn. Where am I going now? Here. This whole place changed now. You can go bottom. But do I want it? I'm honestly confused about, like, where did I go already? I don't think I went here. I did not see... What the fudge just happened? Why did my jump screw me up? Baila. This guy just yeeted himself down, which we will not complain about. That was an easier task. Is it the right place? Oh, nope. But there's a thing here, and it might be a key. Like... I don't know how optional this looks. Okay, let's kill those. Go. Good. That's nothing. Go back in the chest. We don't need you. Big goop. Made into smaller goop. Here I can probably... Yeah. For that. But I don't think this gives me access to anything interesting. We already opened that water. No, that's just a way out. That's just a way out where I don't have to go down. Okay, let's go. I guess maybe it's what I wanted. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It's not what I wanted. There's a door. That must be like a... it's going to be a piece of art, and I'm going to be pissed that I did it. But let's go back. So are they back here? They kind of are. Here? I'm so bad at this. Let's go. Fix it. Do your job. They were recruiting a lot of people from a diverse background. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm bad at that. So that they can get a visa to live in the US or Canada. That's actually very nice. I'm gonna get you. Okay, we got it. Okay, exactly. At the gist, go. Different cultural background, and you feel that it's nice to hear stuff from different culture. Honestly, like, there is a not a wealth, a richness to it that I hate to see people just like spit on because they do not understand the language, you know? Like, it's easier to hate than to find the good part about sharing about culture, and not like in a way to push people to be from your culture. It has nothing to do with that. Just like sharing some nice stuff together instead of trying to see like the difference that we have in between us. Just like understand that most of the culture that meet up do have a lot of intersectionality. No, that's not the word I wanted. That's like for something else. I will find a way to phrase it better. But like, no matter where you're from, is there one of those platform coming up to me now? Nope. They don't. They ate what they don't understand, and that's their or a traveling man. Well, the good thing, and I think it's the case like for the majority of Quebecers, okay? Like, I'm happy that I do not have to be from the US. At the moment, they got something very messy happening. We have a few haters. That is unavoidable. I don't think there's any culture that will be absolutely perfect on this, but some are better. Ooh, I found the way. I found the way. Let's wait. Okay. Not that one. I'm not sure it's the way in the end. Or hater or mostly hate people. We have a few young haters that sadly like got their brain filled with cheese by those old people. That's a thing we gotta consider. Like, it's not only the whole. I don't want to make it a generational issue, but there's a in the hell this generation here, there's a buttload of butthurt old people. That's, even if you wanted to deny that truth, I mean, you could. That wouldn't make a good argument. Here. Oh, I can drop here. Oh, or I can't. No, I can't. There. The truly heinous act that I've seen usually were perpetrated by very old people. That, like, I think we can agree on. But there is still some, how can I say that? Hidden racism? Like, undercover racism? The kind of thing that Legault really encourage, okay? That's our prime minister, by the way, in Quebec. So there is still some societal and structural racism that is encouraged by I'd say like 30 years from being dead generation. It's not all of them, but it's something that is way more usual to hear in that old card. Yeah. And like, there's some stuff that socially we know exists. Like, if someone tells me that systemic racism does not exist, they are lying to you. They are just denying an obvious truth. They don't want to accept it because they're part of that system. They're like, there cannot be a system that is racist. It's false. When the majority of your system goes against some people based on their skin color, your system is racist. That's not even a question. What we can do, though, is try to work on to make that system better in the future. But if we only have people that are keep on repeating that there's no racism in Quebec, like, how the fudge do you want them to progress, to get better as individuals, you know? We have that in Quebec. It's clearly present. Good example of that, we have a leader of a, I'll say party, rightist party that lately like started to try to bring American problem into our life. Oh, okay, that's quite easy actually. American problem into our life, and started a petition so that we would make illegal any activity implying drag queens in our school. But if you are following a little bit what's happening in the US lately, you know that this is clearly an American problem. This has nothing to do in Quebec. I heard that and I was like, who do you think you're protecting with that? Like, out of being a freaking bigot, what do you think you're doing? And the answer is quite simpler than it looks. Maybe in the rest of Canada. Or, oh, not even. It's not even a problem. Like, it's so stupid. Because, like, usually the activity that they do and the one that they pick to do those activities are like people that are way more than formed for this. Like they have all the formation that they need for. I'm gonna give you an example. In Quebec, we have, I can't remember her name. She's doing like a lot of readings in schools, and she just go dressed as a drag queen. Nothing wrong in that. That's a character. This is a persona. Trans issue and drag queen issue, even though there's some stuff that like can meet up with each other at some point, they are not the same issues. Like, one does not imply the other. I'm gonna go back here. But sadly, these people want us to believe that there is so much intersectionality that we have to like mix those two things together first. And also, the nice thing about having a person that will come and teach you something like that is that they had experience with Aethrid, with people just like devaluating what they were because of like how they dress. Oh, yes, their point of view might be a little bit more, what's the word? Complete, interesting to hear than like what someone stupid says about it. And hey, Master, how's it going? You have been here the whole time. I appreciated you the whole time. Thanks a lot for living in the shadows here. It's very nice, Master. How you doing? How was your Tuesday? And my title is misleading. I cannot be the best fish around. What is my title? Time to be the best fish around. I mean, what would be your measurement of what makes someone the best fish? Here, I will wait for the next one. I have a big feeling I am defenseless while I'm using this. Good, that was actually very decent. I think I picked the wrong one. Yep, I did. Okay, so out of the two options I had, we picked the worst one. It's not impossible, most probably. Maybe it will sound racist and you could erase the sentence. I have nothing against different people. I love every culture and stuff. I just don't like how they try to force it. Most of the time, Blake, nobody tries to force anything. But there's someone that feels like they got forced. I'm teaching ethics, okay? And like, most religion will not try to enforce themselves on any other. But some people will feel like it's being enforced because they just see something that they're not used to and they're scared. Most of like Aethrid comes from fear. It's kind of sad when we think about that. I extremely agree with this. You're like, I don't mind if someone want to be religious. Great good would it be for them. But I've seen a lot of Christians since I became an atheist. I've seen a lot of Christians that were trying to like restore my faith. And how to say this? Your chances are quite low. I consider myself a Gnostic atheist, and you will have to come with some very solid proof to like break this for me. The only one that once they heard that I became an atheist tried to like bring me back on the right path. In my whole life, we're Christian. My Muslim friends are just like, dude, you do you. Why would I care? You know? They don't try to bring me back to their faith or to a faith. But there is a whole guard where I live that truly believe that their living is dangerous because they do not, they pray the same God, but not in the same way, you know? Gonna come with, like, here's the thing. If there was a strong enough proof, by now I think I would have found it. And if you have a strong enough proof for me, you're not believing anymore. You know. And knowing and believing, dude, not the same shit. So, according to your own book, if you have the proof that's gonna convince me, you're not a believer anymore. So, Do you really want to argue this? Do you really want to like prove me wrong here? Go ahead. That would be against your own principle. Ian. There's a phrase we use in sociology about hatred. Hatred comes from fear from the unknown and fear of what you cannot control. I think there's at least those two things. Hatred can come from other stuff, but like clearly not knowing a thing enough will cause people to be scared by that and to try to keep that away. And this is something that we often hear in the political argument that I hear from the right in Canada and in the US. Like, they try to make things about a culture war where truly it should not be needed. Like, I don't know how to tell you this. I think everything that turns around culture war is probably theater. Like, when that hateful human in Canada is trying to like ban trends from reading books, okay? That's it. We're gonna go and this is basically what they're doing, okay? And answering questions to kids. What they are doing, they are taking your attention away from all the bigger problem that our society has so that you feel compelled to just answer to their argument. Instead of talking about like the ecosystem, our economy, our social system that is like going bankrupt, everything, they make you put your mind at something that is far from having enough importance to be spoke about. I was born as a Catholic as well. Like most of the East, absolutely. Like I was born in a Catholic family. I was the guy that was serving the mass. The servant miss. I was an altar boy for most of my like youth and teenage years. There was a time in my life for about 2 years where I went to okay, that opens. There was a time in my life where I was going to the church without my family. I was going like by myself without like having my dad obligating me to that. So if someone want to tell me that I was a bad Christian, go ahead, like knock yourself out. But I was pretty much like going in everything that you needed to be Christian and above and beyond at that point. Your girlfriend is Protestant and you believe that there is a part of every religion that have good there. To that I totally agree. You don't have faith in God. Here's the thing. The book, if you read the Quran, if you read the Bible, if you read the man, how do you say that in English? The Talmud? Like, no matter which one you're reading, there are good morals into it. There's good stuff. It's not only bad. If it was only bad, like, it would be hard to hold on, you know? So, yes, there's good stuff. But there's also pretty shitty stuff in those books. If someone used them as a way to better themselves, if they get the good message out of it, it's something. I don't like, though, that based on that, there's some people that give themselves the right to hate on people because they're gay, because they're trans, because they're non-believer, okay, like because they're atheist. If your book, in which it's literally written for the newer part, not the oldest part, okay, let's talk about Bible, that you should love your neighbor as you love thy, like yourself. And what you get out of it is just like how to be a bigot. Wow, that's nice. I like how you can just duck yourself here and you can take their brain out. It is, without the shadow of a doubt, a very violent way of killing those Meduse. Ma'am? Ma'am, I still want to do it though. Look. Will you need that? The altar server. Yeah, okay, altar server. I was an altar boy. For most of my childhood. I liked it. Like, it was not the worst thing ever. Like, overall, what you're doing is serving your community the best you can with what you know. And you get to know some people, you get to be super nice to them, they get to be super nice to you. It was not a bad experience for me. It's just like there was a point in my life where I stopped believing. I have strong argument to believe that God does not exist, or if he exists, that he's a very bad person. So, and the only bad part in Protestant is that the only model is a man marry a woman. Yeah. So, dans le Protestantisme, one of the basic learning that we have is that you're supposed to read and interpret the Bible by yourself. And there is a way to read the Bible and not end up being like against homosexual or against people that are different from you. There is honestly, like you could take the Levitic, but how to not be rough with Christian. If you read Leviticus and live by Leviticus, there's no way you're going to be accepting of homosexual. But the Bible got written in a certain order, and Jesus came as like the guy there to fix the whole Testament. If you're reading what Jesus had to say about this, okay, the guy did not say anything about the gays. If it was something so important in the paper, I'm pretty sure the guy that we like call God and his son in the same time, because you know magic, would probably have reiterated the basic idea that they had, but he did not. Something sounds wrong here. Sounds wrong here, right? Was that not what I was supposed to do? It was clearly not what I was supposed to do. Let's drop. Try to find a solution. Okay, it's probably a leaf solution, like here. That could work. That do work. No! Almost. It could be rough. I mean, this is our reality. So, we have that. We're talking about a guy that was basically like coming back to the basic, like just love each other, treat each other as you would like to be treated. Love your neighbor. He had a super nice message. Just take the hippie message, and that's basically what Jesus was saying to people. And for some reason, some people, what they get out of that message is like, be a bigot. Hate people because they are a little different from you. Hate people because they just like live the way they want to live, or live the way that they are made to live. How can you not feel any dissonance when you do that? You have to drop off early. There is a grip above the platform. Yes, and that's the part that I... But no, this grip, you cannot use these grip. They are already owned by that chain, so they are not yours. Yep. But this one should be freaking fine if I can, like, lend my shit. Good. And then go back here. And then the leaks. Go back. And we got the boss key, so it's boss time. It's already 8. Those dungeons are long. And I'm not complaining, by the way. I like this. Speedrunner of this game must hate this. But personally, the fact that the dungeons are long just means that like there's more content out of your game. Design of that dungeon is absolutely wonderful as well. You have to drop off, or okay, good. I don't have to go back up. I just have to go down and like use my key, right? Whoop. No, 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 no. Good. I did exactly what I didn't want to do, but that's fine. Up, can I? What is wrong? Game? I don't know. Maybe it's because like the stairs were over my head. I would love to put that key in like we do in Skyward Sword. I know that that's a time waste, okay, but that's a cool time waste. Let's see if we can one try this boss. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. It's the boss that you have to fight in the water. Oh, fudge. I don't remember him at all. I just remember that I hated the fact that we had to fight him in the water. Are this speller any useful? Dun, 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 dun. Link from Breath of the Wild ain't got infinite health. He's the hero of the new age. Infinite breath. Well, this is true. There is no real... I know there's a water feeling dungeon, but there's no real water dungeon in Breath of the Wild. Isn't it? So... I don't know. I don't remember at all how to beat him. I'm gonna go up for now and try to see what is his moveset. Does he go out of the hole? Yeah, there aren't any they are dungeon, but they are like the four beasts are dungeons. Let's not lie to each other, but they do not feel like usual dungeons. Okay, do I just like throw a bomb to this? He's scary. Swim. Link can swim. If I remember good, there's like a few items to make you a better swimmer in Breath of the Wild, isn't it? Okay. I don't know what the tentacle. Ooh! Ooh! I see the high. Okay, this is fudge. This is the amoeba. This is like the weird slime boss. Okay, go back to some foot. Where's that eye? Okay. Did he just eat his own eye? Oh, he makes babies! Okay. Okay, come on. Come on. Fudge me, I know what I have to do. So when he's taking his eye in, he's dropping those bombs, and those I need to kill them at a good place. Is that how it works? Can I make him pick one of the bum? You meant diving. That's perfect. That is disgusting every time you see it. I mean, no. Okay, I don't know what happened. I still had my boots. I still had my boots. That is like every 13 years old scariest boss ever. I kind of like him. Here. Okay. I'm not sure if I can just throw. It cannot be that simple, is it? Just like you eat that, and you make sure one of the tentacle gets a bomb. Do you bomb the tentacle? I don't get it. Whew. That was a cool move, I guess. I'm so confused. I don't get it. You gotta hit the high. Just hit the high. Round 2. Fudge. It is probably one of the like coolest looking boss of Legend of Zelda. I hate him, but he's cool looking. Let's not lie to each other. I don't know how he's gonna beat me up there, but he got style points. Let's go here. Une grosse sardine, a freaking sardine. Here, a codfish. Okay. Do I just like? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Get fudged. Is that simple? Okay, take off the boot. Go onto any of the pillars. And then do that again. It's a weird boss. I'm not sure, like, how dangerous he is in that phase. Just feels weird. He feels like he's incompetent. I think that's my feeling about him. It looks like he's not knowing what he's doing, Fudge. What's happening? I guess it's because of the water, not mechanic, but like physics. Yes, okay, we got this. Hi, sir. Can I help you? Oh, he needed a bum. He needed a bum. If you come back, I'm gonna give you one, maybe two. Wii version looks easier for some reason. Sir? But we might have what you want in stock. I missed. I'm not sure if he wants bomb. He probably wants bomb. Why wouldn't he want bomb? He also broke all those pillars. What do you do when you're out of pillars? Okay, you just do without the pillars. Do you feel the stabs? I just really like this boss. I'm sorry, like, I could hate him because he looks ugly. Okay, maybe he's not that dangerous. That might be his weak point. Not feeling as bossy as he should. But he can actually swallow you, you know? Oh, big boy, come back. We got it. That the kill? I'm getting good at the video game. Sure. It's a new thing. Pete says otherwise. Honestly, he looks good. There's no other way of saying this. For a Zelda boss, he looks epic. I don't like the idea of fighting in the water. Oh, but I've already speedrun 2 games, Blake. I was just not good at it. Didn't you? Oh no, you didn't see. When we were running Majora Mask, I skipped one heart. Accidentally, but still. Speedrun technique. Here. Killed the fish and we went through the teleport before we picked the heart, and I never came back for it. Accidentally. Yep, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I should have stupid in my soundboard. There's the last fuse. Shadow. Oh, wrong voice. I'll just take that. Thanks. Now, don't resent me for all I've put you through. I need this thing. Besides, we have to do something about Zant, the one who thinks he's the king of shadows. His power is a false one. I'll prove it using these. I feel like even in the best case scenario, okay, at the moment, we saw the idea that the power of shadow is like so powerful. Midna is the queen of a world, which is like the Twilight world, where everything is seemed to be lacking food, basic resource, fun, light. And we just like out of nowhere, because we trust her, give her the dark power that was so strong that we needed to seal it at first. How dumb are we? How much does Link love to be abused? I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you over all over the place for me. So, best case scenario, now she's powerful and she does not stab you. Worst case scenario, she's gonna fudge you up. So shall we go? Yes. The Link we know is actually dead in this game. Inside or in the game? This is his descendant. You mean the one from OOT, right? You got a hard container. Your life energy has increased by 1. I don't know why I read that. Like, it's always the same thing. Teleport out. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? Yep. It's not like we could do much more inside that big vessel anyway. I mean, this was Calip's playthrough. He was certainly dead. For now, in this game, we died 12 times. And on those 12, I think 8 are in the fire dungeon because of the lava damage. Do you want to save? I'll save just in case something happened to the Switch. The Wii. But I don't believe that was necessary. Wait a while. I died. No. We died 12 times. In MM, I died, I think, 81 times. That's it. And at least... See? Midna betrayed us. Midna clearly played against us. Did he just shut the power of light? Is Xant supposed to be like Aghanim? It's like a servant of Ganon that is like willing to even give his own buddy for the power of being the darkest guy? The face of instant regret. Here. Sent. Maybe not. But she was too obvious and got owned by him. Fight is for weaker. Light is for the weak. Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me? Yeah. You are a foolish traitor, Midna. If she's the princess and he's the king, isn't she his wife? Why do you defy your king? My king? You do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe. You must be joking. How dare you? Are you implying that my power is our old magic? I'm confused. That now is a joke. Okay. He masters telekinesis, okay? Well, he's the false king. Oh, okay. So he claimed himself king. Close enough. Why am I turning into a dog again, though? What happened? Oh, because we're in the dark world, I just like pre-morphed into a dog while we did not have the spotlight on us. While Midna was getting all the attention. What the fudge was that? Okay. She put something in my brain so that she can talk to me when she's gonna get abducted by this big guy. My Midna, did you forget? That beast is one of the light dwellers who oppressed our people. No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their world. You cannot consort with their kind. But if we can make their world ours, Midna, light and darkness will meet at last. I'm not sure, like, the good people from the light side. There is no bias here, okay? The good people from the light side are ready to deal with all that darkness. Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. It's creepy as fudge. I mean, if it's not for the fact that his mask looked like he's always having his tongues out, not so bad. Light side, we got Trump. Yeah, let's give the dark power. That's already done. It already has been done, I swear. Okay, like, he's already on the side of all these, interior terrorists that are the KKK, so it's done. I need you. Okay, he needs her. Just for me, but for all our people. Lend me your power. He gives me like the weird Gerahim creep. But more serious? Does it make sense? Like, Gerahim had a jester vibe. But this one, like, cut all the jester, just have like the creepy vibe from him. Does she swallow the power of the light, or are we dying? So she put a tracker in our brain. He got high-pitched voice. Okay, actually, it is not his tone. You're saying that, like, Xond has a high-pitched voice? Or Girahim? Girahim was fun, too. Though, liked him. Not this freak show. I had an ex that was, like, way too much simping for Girahim. Which probably made me dislike him right off the bat. It's a good rival, as in it's easy to hate him, but I like how his design look, but I hate the character. Calipze, heroes chosen by the goddesses. This is the light. Go to the princess locked away in the castle. That princess holds the key that can unlock you from your Did we got stolen our thing? The dark ancient power we were looking for, has it gotten stolen?